That's what's going to happen. But at the moment with us from the BJP, our dear old friend, Mr. Ali Daruwala, who has been very, very active all over Pune, and he has been working very, very hard, not just for the BJP, but for the transformation of the city of Pune. Daruwala Sahab, namaskar. So you're on mute, sir. You're on mute. सर आपने म्यूट बटन प्रेस कर दिया गलती से. Still on mute. Can't hear you.
Now
we can hear you. Oh yes, now we can hear you. Loud and clear.
You look like Daruwala Sahab extremely relaxed today. It's सब कोई meditation करके आया लगता है. एकदम शांति.
I'm telling you what he looks like. He looks like a very young Woody Allen. You know, amazing. I think you should be in Hollywood. What are you doing here? Maybe he's talking to us from Beverly Hills. Yes. One never knows. But
Daruwala Sahab always keeps pulling my leg. I called him a Santa Claus one day, so he's getting even to me.
Yes.
But
I have shaved my beard.
Energy.
I have shaved my beard, so I don't look like Santa Claus anymore.
Yeah. Thanks for the energy. Look at my Prime Minister, the way he works.
Oh, yes.
At the age of 75, at 50, we feel like just nothing in front of him.
Yeah, but Mr. Daruwala, I must congratulate you. I've been seeing what you have been doing, especially in Pune, for the transformation of Pune. Pune used to be one of the loveliest, most beautiful cities in the world. My wife is from there. My wife comes from Pune. Her father was in the Armed Forces Medical College. Now, she talks about Pune, and she talks about it as though it was straight out of an Enid Blyton story. Now, maybe we should go back to that again. Maybe we should try and make Pune what it really was, say 20 or 30 years ago. You know, where the traffic was good, where everybody was polite to each other, where everybody was courteous to each other, everybody knew everybody else. It was this lovely,
very well described, yeah.
It was this lovely, gorgeous little town with sloping red roofs and stuff like that. So what have we done to it? Why have we destroyed it? Just one second before we start off on our political subject. Because you are a Punekar, I'm sure that the people of Pune would also like to hear from you. Could you tell us a bit what happened to Pune and what do you plan to do with it? Sir, please go ahead.
Yeah, just putting it in a nutshell, Pune is full of philanthropy. Parsis, Muslims, Hindus and the Sikhs live here in harmony. We have the amount of masjids, the Gurudwara, the temple and the churches. They are worth seeing. The architecture, as you said, the red sloping roofs. And even my wife, she keeps telling me about those old army cantonment bungalows,
yes,
which apparently is still there. They are the lungs of the city. We breathe clean air is because of the cantonment area. And after that, we have those iconic structures, which the Maharajas, the Peshwas. We have the iconic bridges over here, the Jew cemetery, which is 125 years old, where the Honorable Prime Minister is very soon going to come for the completion of the 125 years of the synagogue. And there is a lot. The water is so clean, the air is fresh and crisp. You really feel lively. Now we know why it was called the pensioners' paradise. Though it is influx, the population is 66 lakhs. And our municipal commissioner here is a hands-on person. He really takes good care. Devendra Fadnavis, Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde ji, because of the proximity to Bombay, they take personal interest. And we have the Turf Club, we have all the British clubs over here. Pune is really a lovely place to stay.
Right, and the only thing is, you talked about clean water. I just saw the Mullah Muthar River. Now come on, that's not clean by any means. Come on.
Correct, Rajiv sir. On that water project, I would like to elaborate. No, yes. I'll tell you, we have got big companies. I would not like to name the companies. As I said, philanthropy is in the blood of the Punekars. The fresh water is going to be infused after the sewage treatment plants have come, and it is totally voluntarily where people have come forward for the clean city. And like we have the metro that has been come in Pune, you will be very surprised. Before we go in for election, you'll have the waterways, and Pune people will be using waterways as one of the transports.
I hope so.
It's on the agenda, and you know, Modi ji jo kehte hai, wo karte hai.
Yeah, I hope so. I really and truly hope so. But I tell you what, I don't want to get started off. This is my favorite subject. I don't want to get started off with that. Otherwise, the whole show will finish. Right. So your thoughts on the Ram Mandir. January the 22nd, 12:22, as Pradeep ji is so fond of saying again and again.
Narendra Modi ji.
कि पूरा ब्रह्मांड जो है वो राममय हो गया है और सब देवता, सब असुर, पाताल लोग, धरती लोग, स्वर्ग लोग, सब लोग आज की तारीख में सबकी नजरें सिर्फ अयोध्या बने, इसके बारे में जरा कुछ बताएं अली दारूवाला साहब।
To elaborate on Ram Mandir, Pradeep sir and Rajiv sir, I will tell you it is no more BJP program. It is no more the Nyas program. I will tell you with confidence, each and every citizen has roped in their Asta with the Ram Mandir inauguration, and it is the Diwali, it is the Jalosh which is going to be celebrated in the country. And to put the record right, we have 5 major masjids in Pune, along with the Irani Imam Bada, which is going to be flush with flowers and lights. And though we cannot put music in the mandir, in the masjids, it's not allowed. But the flower, the smell, the lighting, and the prasad, as what we say in the Muslims, we call it the niyaz. A full day there is going to be distribution of that prasad, which we call niyaz. And this is how the Pune city has geared up to be part, and I will not be surprised if you see a atmosphere of celebration like independence is, if I'm not mentioning, if I'm not making any mistake and saying, a day will be celebrated on 22nd at 12:22 as you rightly said, as a independence for Ram Lala for 550 years. After 550 years, he is going to get his authentic, his home where he should have been long time back, sir.
Daruwala Sahab, look at the leadership. You are talking about the inspiring leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now he is going to lead this welcome of Ram Lalla. Ram Lalla ka khud welcome karne, he is going to lead the entire Pratishthan. And look at the way, 11 days austerity, 11 days austerity, 11 days fasting. He's only living on the coconut water. He's sleeping on the ground, performing all the austerities, Anushthan. The way our scriptures have said that the way you should welcome God, and he's attending every function without getting tired. That is what you call inspiration. Savare Delhi, then he came to Sholapur, then the evening Bangalore, then kahi aur. Look at him, untiring. Now this is inspiring leadership as you are talking as Daruwala Sahab.
So it is, I'm telling you, really let me not get sound like a backward or anything of that sort. When you have a clean heart, this is definitely not a technical platform to use, but when you have a clean heart and inspiration and a goal to complete, the strength to work comes within. I always kept saying previously that this man is God gifted and he is a gift to the nation. So do not get me wrong when I say he's a gift to the nation. That doesn't make anybody less fortunate than our honorable Prime Minister, but really he gets the inspiration and he has a blessing showering on him. As I say, we have so many saints and priesthoods, as you can see, the eminence being showered on them. I would not be wrong if honorable Prime Minister is gift to the nation along with the world, and he has really got a vision. He's not been deviated, he's not been deviated, and he has got somewhere we need to go at 2047. He's got a dream which we all as small workers will try our level best to complete it.
He cried, Daruwala Sahab, Prime Minister Modi cried today in Sholapur. He said, the greatest things I can do for the most poorest of poor I'm doing. I am giving you houses. He said, I am feeling so blessed. He said, I am feeling blessed. And he said, Kash, mere bachpan mein koi mujhe aise ghar diya hota. He also invoked how poor he was, how poor family he came from. It's an inspiration to the whole nation, for the people who are young, for the people who are just below poor, जो गरीब लोग हैं उनके लिए एक इंस्पिरेशन है. देखिए प्राइम मिनिस्टर को, वो गरीब जस्ट कहाँ से पैदा हो गया. He says, I never had a house like I built for you all. जो गरीब, जब पिछड़े लोगों के लिए जो घर उन्होंने आज बांध के दिए, करीब 14,000 houses that is gifted to the people of Sholapur. He wept in his happiness. That was his happiness, that he could do something for the most. Now that is a great inspiration, great work personified, and the people are feeling it, that हमारे लिए कोई कुछ कर रहे हैं. दारूवाला साहब.
Pradeep sir, I think he has really touched your heart rather than anybody else's. I could see
He's already inspired.
Rajiv sir is not in that inspiration today, but I feel, Pradeep sir, that you are really touched. But I will tell you something, it's really come from within. if it has come from within, and I can tell you the amount of people who have got pakka ghar, nal se jal, electricity, a bulb in their house, it is a dream come true. And when a prime minister is working, sir, without any deviation, without any bicholia, without any middleman, the money is being transferred. Sir, I would like to set the record right, even for common people like you and me who have taken housing loans, have claimed the Awas Yojana scheme where that rebate has been given. So really it has trickled down. I have met a number of people who have assured that they have taken the benefit of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana scheme. And when he is Samarpan Jab Kar Rahe, the happiness that he's got, it was those tears of joy that was trickling down. And seriously, I do not know. It's so unfortunate we had to wait for 60, 65, 67 years to see this day, sir.
Wonderful. But Darwala sahab, what happens now? एक बार प्राण प्रतिष्ठा पूजा हो गई. 22 January, by the way, has been declared a holiday by the Maharashtra government. So I hope everybody knows that and everybody will be at home lighting a Ram Diya, Ram Deepak.
No, it's through your platform that it's this news is being announced.
हम तो अपने घर में रहेंगे सर और उसके बाद ऑफिस भी आएंगे, ऑफिस में भी राम दीपक जलाएंगे, राम जी की आरती भी करेंगे. तो मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ उसके बाद क्या. ये कांग्रेस की एक आरोप है और अन्य पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज हैं. दे हैव आल्सो अलेज्ड दैट जस्ट आफ्टर द प्राण प्रतिष्ठा पूजा within about 4 or 5 days the election commission will announce the Lok Sabha elections and the code of conduct will come into place. So considering the fact that you will be riding on the momentum of the Ram Mandir, a promise which by the way had been made in 1956 by the Bharatiya Jan Sangh, fulfilled by Mr. Modi between 2019 and 2024. Just imagine that. 1956 का वादा 2019 और 2024 के बीच में उन्होंने पूरा किया. नंबर 1 रिपील ऑफ आर्टिकल 370 एंड 35A, नंबर 2 राम मंदिर. दोनों वादे पूरे किए गए. तो सर 400 सीट तो बड़े आराम से आएगी मुझे लग रहा है. यू गेट अबाउट 400. यू माइट इवन ब्रेक द रिकॉर्ड ऑफ राजीव गांधी in 1984.
You're speaking my language, sir, now.
Sir, I have been convinced by you. ये तो आप बहुत पहले से बोल रहे हैं. Let me remind our viewers, Mr. Ali Daruwala had said this about 6 or 7 months ago that 400 पार पक्का है. सर कहीं 400 का 450 तो नहीं होने वाला. बता दो.
सर द आरकेबी शो उसका जो नाम हमने दिया था 9 साल बेमिसाल अब की बार 500 पार. This is the tagline I've given on the OTT platform for the Pradeep sir, Rajiv sir, RKB show. Coming back on the allegations made by you, after the 22nd there will be a election code of conduct and we'll be riding the horse, the high horse as you said. It's a totally
अश्वमेध यज्ञ. आपने अश्वमेध यज्ञ किया है सर. राजसुआ यज्ञ है ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी का. सर बताएं.
Totally, sir, totally. I will, with a lot of due respect to you, sir, I would have used a word to someone else as saying it's total nonsense. No, it is not that, sir. I can assure you the eminence of the Ram Mandir and this election, if you compare the two, is nothing compared to the eminence that each and every Indian citizen, maybe from any party, sir, any party. In Sholapur, as you know, when the Honorable Prime Minister entered 2 days back, Sushil Kumar Shinde and his daughter Praniti are on the verge of switching over. This is the euphoria in the country, and I can assure you, sir, I can assure you, neither me or my party is of such cheap mentality, so we will need to encash on Asta. If we do that,
but why
sir,
not? I still can't figure out. No. Mr. Darwala, I disagree with you. I don't agree with you. The Bharatiya Janata Party has worked harder than anybody else, has made more sacrifices than anybody else. I have 110%. Seen in Ayodhya, I have been going to Ayodhya since 1989. 1989 में गया अयोध्या, 1990 में गया. 1990 we saw how Ram Sevaks were brutally murdered by the PSC on the orders of the then Chief Minister Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, and today his brother Shivpal Singh Yadav is actually trying to justify that firing which took the lives of so many people. I have seen 303 being aimed directly at the heads of Ram Sevaks, not even at their feet. Now, as far as the BJP and the BJP leaders were right there, Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi was there. I remember Uma Bharti, it was the height of winter. We are talking about November, December, and they drenched her in cold, dirty water from the Saryu. I still remember that. Kaushal Kishorji was there with me. He is no longer there, of course. He used to be Secretary General of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad. Or why should the BJP be shy about the fact that, hey, listen, we've done this? I agree totally with Yogi Adityanath. When Yogi Adityanath said कि कांग्रेस को इसको पॉलिटिकल इवेंट बनाने से किसने रोका था? हमने तो नहीं रोका. आप 60 साल से आप सत्ता में थे, उसके बाद 10 साल और आए, आप बना लेते. So sir, I don't know why you are feeling so coy about it right now. Fact is, Ram Mandir is a great credit to Mr. Modi.
Of your sentiments,
So,
I can see the flame and that what you said. Even I can use it. I can use it more flammable than you can even imagine. But what is the use if I ignite that hatred? It's not going to lead us anywhere. So now, Honorable Prime Minister, he said, मैं सारे भारतीयों का पंतप्रधान हूँ, भारतीय जनता पार्टी का पंतप्रधान नहीं हूँ. Even for the voters who have not voted for me, he is working relentlessly for them. Just by sparking and saying, yes, we have done it, and we have definitely, our
but
people
you've done
have
it.
shed their blood, people have
But you
lost
have
their
done
life. But if I convert it into hatred and make it as a glory over what these people
But
did,
this is not
it will
hatred.
not lead
But it's
me
not hatred.
anywhere.
It is the truth. Daruwala Sahab, this is the truth. Let's be very
It
clear.
is the truth, sir.
That's
But
it.
what is the point?
End of story.
Now, like what happened in 1992, what happened in Mumbai, if we keep repeating, what
Yes.
happened in the
No, we are
partition.
not repeating it.
We
All
need
we are
to
saying
break
is-
this and go ahead when we say the Prime Minister, because India is on the radar where we have a world opinion now. We need to be
And the
very
world is with
careful
you.
about the world opinion.
But
what
Mr.
they think
Daruwala,
about
the
us.
world
It
is
the-
with
it is
India.
18% of the Muslims who were here who feel secured. There is no extra protection on the streets. The Muslim is not scared for the 22nd. ऐसे राम मंदिर का यहाँ पे कुछ होने वाला है, लोग झंडा लेके घूम रहे. सर, मुसलमानों के हाथों में भी झंडा है.
अरे
If we
झंडा नहीं
come
है,
and
दिया
discuss
भी है.
about what happened on
अरे
that day,
दिया
how
भी है,
people lost
दिया.
their lives, again it will take a different turn.
Daruwala Sahab, in every dargah all over the country, there is going to be a lighting of the lamps for January 22nd. And by the way, let me say this is nationwide, in spite of opposition from people like Owaisi and everybody else. Even Ajmer Sharif, they have taken the lead. ख्वाजा गरीब नवाज के अजमेर शरीफ में दरगाह में वहां पर पूरी रोशनी की जाएगी 22 जनवरी को लेकर के. तो where is the question?
सैफरन चादर भेजी गई है पंतप्रधान के
Yes.
हाथ से सर,
Yes.
which is for the first time. हरी चादर और टोपी पहनने वाला पंतप्रधान हमारा नहीं है. उन्होंने सैफरन चादर भेजी है और
So
इसके
400
साथ मुसलमान दिलो जान से जुड़ा है.
So 430 के 450.
We are
Sir.
not even going to cash on this, sir.
सर 450 और 435 कितनी? 435 और 450 सर बताएं.
500 पार सर.
500
भारत जोड़ो न्याय,
अरे प्रदीप जी 500 बार.
भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा, भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा, न्याय का हक मिलने तक राहुल गांधी का संघर्ष. राहुल गांधी आज हाईलाइट कर दिया कि
I'm happy you opened this Pandora box.
यस, जीएसटी, नोटबंदी, एमएसएमई, ये जीएसटी और नोटबंदी लाने के वजह से प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी हैज डिस्ट्रॉयड द एमएसएमईज, एंड बिकॉज द एमएसएमईज हैव बीन डिस्ट्रॉयड, people are not getting jobs. He is traveling from all these places. He traveled Nagaland, Guma, was studying Manipur, Nagaland, now Assam. He says people are approaching me, there's no jobs, jobs नहीं है. और ये सरकार, प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी is only giving gains to two or three industrialists. एयरपोर्ट, एग्रीकल्चर, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, ये सब अडानी को दे दिया है, सब अडानी को दे दिया है. 2-3 लोगों को बेनिफिट कर रही है सरकार. बेरोजगारी है, दारूवाला साहब, राहुल गांधी जी का संघर्ष चालू है. हाउ डू यू सी दैट?
सर मेरा तो द स्टाइल है, आई थिंक राहुल गांधी जी का स्टाइल है सर. झूठ बात करो और सामने वाले को अपने आप को प्रूव करने के लिए छोड़ दो. तो आई वुड यूज योर प्लेटफॉर्म टुडे to accuse Rahul Gandhi and his government in Karnataka, as to Karnataka was declared the fastest state in the country to become bankrupt. Totally the coffers are empty. Why do not we ask them, if there is not this is not a debate show, this is solo show, Karnataka has been declared the fastest state to become bankrupt. If they are so good, इतना वहाँ पर न्याय है, लोगों को नौकरी है, कर्नाटका एक ने क्या वहाँ पे एक कांग्रेस का इतना सुशासन चला है, तो फिर वहाँ पर ये बैंक्रप्सी क्यों हो गई? अगर ये लोग इतना अच्छा स्टेट चलाना चाहते तो राजस्थान उनके हाथ से क्यों निकल गया? सर दिस इज अ ब्लेम गेम. आई एम टू टेलिंग यू, राहुल गांधी इज अ ब्लेसिंग इन डिस्गाइज. ये जो यात्रा कर रहे हैं, इट विल मेक श्योर दैट अली भाई का सपना जो है आपकी बार 500 पार, ही विल मेक श्योर, ही विल सीमेंट माय एम्बिशन, बिकॉज ईच टाइम ही गोज ऑन अ टूर he is advertising for Bharatiya Janata Party. I would say, like, I don't think that he's our brand ambassador. He is taking our policies to people who do not know about our policies. नोटबंदी से फायदा हुआ, लोग अब कहने को लगे हैं. He is going back and he is really canvassing for the honorable Prime Minister.
Wonderful.
I feel he should answer about Karnataka rather than worry about the rest of the country.
But as far as Karnataka is concerned, both Mr. Sitaramayya and DK Shivakumar say that the BJP government had left the treasury empty. That's what they say. And they're going to come up with a statement of accounts sometime on January the 23rd or somewhere, where they will show how the treasury was more or less empty when they took it over. That's what they say. Both Mr. Sitaramayya and Mr. DK Shivakumar, sir, especially with regard to
This is
Karnataka.
totally a bullshit blame game. There is a CAG report which I am reiterating over here,
Yes.
and it will be public domain very soon, sir.
Now, CAG report is already in the public domain. It has already been referred to the PSC. It has already been
The
referred to the
fastest
public
state to
account
become
committee.
bankrupt ever since
Yes.
Congress has taken over. I am
Yes.
accusing with great responsibility for the Congress.
Right, so the Congress has made Karnataka
I want
bankrupt.
Mallikarjun Kharge has again accused you today because he is continuously onslaught. He said, आपको अमृत काल से ज्यादा शिक्षा काल की जरूरत है. Shiksha, he says, education is where Prime Minister Modi has not been doing anything. He says 25%, 25% of the students 17 to 18 years have discontinued education. They have discontinued education. They have dropped out. 56.7%, 14 to 18 years in the rural areas cannot do maths, that is class 3 का mathematics. तो अलग अलग statistics दिखा के Mallikarjun Kharge साहब has taken on the government. He says, you have failed where education is concerned. The rural is not at all, you can say, education pro है ही नहीं. आपके नीतियाँ वहाँ fail हो गए education का. How do you react to that, Darwala sir?
Sir, really, it will be like totally, it will be foolish of me even to react to an allegation like the age group of 14 to 18 have dropped out. I really wonder where he gets his facts and figures from. So, I mean to say, like, this was a literate country, and ever since Modi ji has come over and people have given up education, yeah, I would understand about unemployment, because as I always say, yes, they are unemployed because they are now self-employed. But about this education, it's really surprising where this gentleman gets his facts and figures from. But I like to tell on your platform, the amount of literacy, the amount of innovation, the amount of the youth are much ahead than you and me put together. The gizmos, the gadgets they can use, I'm sure if they were not educated, they would not understand A, B, 1 and 2, and they would not be able to use their smartphones. There's apps that everything is working on apps. They are so tech savvy now. The generation now, I am telling you, this discussion that we have of partition and Ram Mandir and all this age-old things that we keep discussing, 10 to 15 years from now, the new generation, when they will be at an age where they can discuss, they will stop us. They will put this TV, television off where there is nonsense being discussed. The education rate, the literacy rate, and the standard of living is going to really surpass your and my expectation. Let us wait and watch where we have come in 2023-24 now. It's just a matter of few months. I really hope and pray that Mallikarjun Kharge starts speaking responsibly on such a prestigious platform and make this falseless allegation is really not suiting him, sir.
But Darwala sahab, you mentioned इस बार 500 पार. तो ये 500 पार सर सिर्फ बीजेपी के लिए कि सबके लिए? एनडीए के लिए कि बीजेपी के लिए?
No, sir. It is never BJP individual over here, sir. It is the NDA government, our stakeholders who are there, who have been fighting shoulder to shoulder. It is the utmost respect and the credit is given to them also, sir. So in your previous show, I was hearing about this, the Deora family, Milind
Yes.
Deora ji jumping the gun.
Yes.
So I will tell you one thing, this has not happened overnight. This young trunks all across the party, I will tell you. See, I will not say something new or something earth-shattering or something breaking. I always keep saying Kripa Shankar Singh, who already jumped from Bombay. Sir, people who are in touch with us, who would switch, and it would really be a news on your OTT platform, as to like Manoj Tiwari, RPN Singh, KCR, son KTR, Uddhav Thackeray ji, Honorable Aditya Thackeray ji. These are the people who are like who would want to jump. And when this ice is broken, you will see all of them on board on the Vikas Ki Yatra, Vikas Ki train of Bharatiya Janata Party. Because if this gentlemen think that this nation really needs to prosper, they need to jump into the right train, and that is the Bharatiya Janata Party, the NDA alliance, and the combined, where it's a joint effort, and it is not BJP alone, sir.
So, so we can expect more people to come in.
Surprises.
So there's a queue. There's a queue. In fact, you will be surprised. I'd like to announce on your OTT platform.
Please go
we
ahead.
Have formed a cell. We have formed a cell where there is called the screening committee. Over here, the people who are going to come in. Yeah, we did take people left, right, and center initially, but now there's going to be a screening cell, because now when we go in for 2024, we really need a filtered class who will be working, who you and me and our children's future can be rested into very safe hands. And after this filter is being done, the screening is done, you will be seeing people entering into the party, sir.
So, just one small little clarification. You had wanted to know, where did Mallikarjun Kharge get his facts from? He got them from something called the Annual Status of Education Report 2023 Beyond Basics, and the survey was ordered by the Government of India. It was held in 28 districts across 26 states, reaching a total of 34,745 youths in the age group of 14 to 18 years. And it says that 42% of children in the age group of 14 to 18 years in rural India cannot read easy sentences in English, while more than half of them struggle with simple division problems. Also said that they can't even do simple multiplication tables. This is what the ASER 2023 Beyond Basics has said. So that's what Mr. Kharge is quoting from. It was a study conducted under the aegis of the Government of India, sir. So,
yeah, if it is from rural India, I would not be surprised if
It is from rural
shift,
India.
the transformation
It
has
is.
happened after COVID, where people from the small villages have shifted to the city, and they have taken admission. As we know, in a time where government schools were shutting down, the reason government schools were shutting down is because we have better education in private schools at rates at par, where there is RTA, where there's free education. I would not be surprised if these people have shifted to private and better schools. Maybe they have shifted from rural area to urban
the
areas,
survey,
taken admissions over
the
here.
survey was conducted in both government and private schools, both. That's what they say. But the problem lies more, you are absolutely right, in the rural sector, certainly. But we have a problem. And I think the government would do well to take a look at its own report.
100% Rajiv sir. We will
Yes.
take it from here, and I
Right.
can get some replies back to you in the next show as to if you're saying these figures are authentic. We will take it, and I will want to get into the depth and come back to you and do a show on this dropouts and as and why it has happened.
Not
sir.
just dropouts, they say even if they are in school, they don't know what is being taught.
The
They're not
quality of
dropping out.
education, probably.
The quality of education, because there's only one teacher for every subject, there are no buildings, you have a major problem in most areas, you know that quite well, Ali Darwala Sahab. When we go to the village, we see, unlike in Maharashtra, in most places, you will see a very good education system, you will see teachers who are very well qualified and who are very interested in teaching children. I'm sure you have also travelled all around rural Maharashtra, so have we. And here the quality of education is much more. But if you go towards the Hindi belt, perhaps we need to solve the problem a little bit more. And,
No, I definitely take it, yes, sir.
and if we go towards Tamil Nadu, if we go to Kerala, in Kerala, for example, you will not find any of these problems. Where you have 100% literacy, Even in Karnataka, South Karnataka, for example, will not have these problems.
Kerala,
North
Kerala is a
Karnataka
small
will
state,
have.
sir. I mean, Kerala is a very small
Very
state.
small. But at the same time, they've achieved almost 100% literacy. In Punjab also, you will not find this problem. But you will find this problem in what is called the Hindi heartland. There you will find this problem because their education has been neglected for the last 60, 70 years. It's only now that people are waking up to the fact that, hey, listen, that's all that is going to get you through. But great pleasure talking to you, Mr.
We are
Darwala.
not saying that it's all hunky dory and everything is going okay and deny
With too many people, it can't be hunky
We are
dory.
wrong. We are wrong. We need to work. Yes, we need to work, sir.
Ali Darwala Sahab, we have 150 crore people. There are 150 crore people in India. Whatever you do is not going to be enough. Whatever you do is going to take, as you said, another 20, 23 years just to be on an average at a similar level for the entire country. And when that happens, India will be one of the biggest superpowers in the world.
Correct, sir. That is what we are aiming at, sir.
That's it. So
with a corruption-free government, this is possible.
So you've got both things. So the point is, it works both ways. Even a little bit of success somewhere reflects in a huge manner at a national level. But the people who are left out, considering the fact that we are 150 crore people, you will find, say, 10 crore people here, 15 crore people here. In India's context, that's hardly anything. Come to think of it, there's hardly anything. What is 15 crore people in a nation of 150 crores?
No.
That's it.
I cannot say that, and I will not rubbish it. I know where you're trying to corner me into saying 5-10 crores here and there makes no difference. No, the party.
Well, I'm saying it.
The last
I'm
man
saying
in
it.
the
I don't
queue
expect you to say
has
it.
to be given justice. That is the ideology of
I
Bharatiya
agree with
Janata
you.
Party.
I
Like
agree.
you were trying
No, but
to
all I'm
corner me
trying to
and
say is- no,
doesn't
hang
make a
on.
difference. Okay,
No,
I
no,
agree
no,
with you
no.
and let's move on. No,
No,
even
Mr.
the
Darwala.
last man should
You
get
got
the
my,
benefits of the government.
you've got me wrong. Mr. Darwala, all I'm trying to say is that we have a mountain to climb. And it has to be done step by step. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, sir. I told
That's
you,
all
sir.
I'm saying.
I give ourselves 15 years from now. As I told you, in the south, we are not there. We have started, we have opened an account. As to this literacy thing, we are maybe lacking back in the Hindi heartlands. I said, yes, with due respect, I agree what you're saying. We need to work, and this sentiment will be passed on, sir. I'm not saying it's
And Darwala sir, today's statistics where you have shown that where sanitation is concerned, you have reached 100% target sanitation. That's a great achievement in itself, sanitation. LPG, you have reached 100%, you have touched 100% villages, 100% results. That's a great achievement in itself for a great, huge country, diverse country like India.
Right, so congratulations, and
Thank you.
hopefully you will actually get maybe 425 to the BJP and 500 plus to NDA. How many to the
Thank
BJP,
you.
by the way? How many to the BJP? Can you give us a number?
Rajiv sir is being a little cocky today as to getting the facts and figures out. Sir, it is Janta Janardhan. We need to see, we need to watch.
How
There
many
is no
to the
election
BJP,
happening
sir?
in next few months, sir. Achar Sanhita kuch nahi lagne wali. Just as you said, there are elections going to be conducted in the next week and all that. Nothing of this is happening. It's long.
सर
way to
आचार
go.
संहिता 2 महीने के लिए
Work,
लगती
sir.
है, 2 महीने के लिए
nothing
लगती है.
happening
वैसे भी
immediately, sir.
अगर 29 जनवरी तक भी अगर आचार संहिता लग जाती है तो फिर भी अप्रैल में ही होंगे चुनाव. They'll be on time. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी को कितनी सीट मिलेंगी सर? अकेले भारतीय जनता पार्टी को, वो बताएं.
So definitely we do not know. It's a seat sharing. As you say, it's an alliance party. Who gets how many seats from the state? Maharashtra is a big state where we need to work out about the seat sharing because we have Honorable Ajit Pawar sir, Shinde sir with us. How many over there? What is the ratio? Sir, that think tank is working, and definitely this is not the platform to discuss as to what is the seat sharing. My domain is to talk about the 56 programs done by the Honorable Prime Minister.
Lovely.
If there's something lacuna is over there, I can
There you go,
brief you on that,
56.
sir.
Pradeep ji, 56
And
inch.
definitely, this is too infant a stage to discuss about the seats and what
Wonderful.
is going to be the number.
लेकिन इस बार 500 पार.
आपकी बार 500 पार.
NDA इस बार 500 पार.
He is
जबरदस्त.
the most among the BJP spokesperson. He's been the most forthright. Yes,
Absolutely.
and the confidence and the aggressiveness.
And above all, very fair.
Yes.
Most importantly, above all, very fair. He doesn't boast. Wherever BJP has been wrong, he says we've been wrong, we'll correct it. Thank you so much, Darwala Sahab. Great pleasure talking to you. Whenever you're in Mumbai, please do come
Thank you,
visit
Rajiv
us.
sir.
Please
Thank
do
you.
come
Thank
visit
you,
us.
Pradeep sir.
It'll be lovely to have a cup of coffee with you. Please. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Maharashtra.
Jai Siya Ram.
Vande
Thank you.
Mataram.
Jai Siya Ram. Thank you. So 500 plus.
Yes,
Pradeep ji.
बिल्कुल।
500 बार इस
That's
बार।
what Mr. Daruwala says. And
इस बार 500 बार।
और मिस्टर दारूवाला आरएसएस के बहुत करीबी आदमी,
जी बिल्कुल। माशाल्लाह।
अली दारूवाला जी।
So let's ask Mr. Mahmood Deshmukh. आम आदमी पार्टी के महमूद देशमुख साहब। महमूद